back, everybody. We back out on the line today doing a quick check before the rain. We got 3 days solid of rain coming probably. This is where we caught that last good-sized beaver in this crossover. As you can see, it's been plugged up again. They set the 330 off. Fresh mud, fresh sticks, whatnot. So there's another one in here. I'm going to open this back up, get that 330 set back in here again, and see if we can't catch this guy. But move on down the line here after I get this one set. See if we got anything. Hang in there. All right. So as I said, this property up here, we got a ton of resetting to do. Unfortunately, the water levels keep fluctuating so far and so hard that we can't keep up with it. This is that little tiny hut that we have got 3 good beaver on so far. You can see the trap is still set there. So I decided to come all the way down to the last one first. I did reset that dam on my way through. Put that 330 back in there where they plugged that back up. And we're gonna go back down the rest of this line to see if we got anything or if I need to readjust anything, but I'm short on time today. I have to pick my son up. So I'm trying to rush to get as much checked as possible. I may not get to the other property where we started catching kits, and I'm planning on pulling all that. I did scout out another property earlier today. I didn't get any footage of that because the landowner didn't want to be on camera. He doesn't mind me videoing there. He doesn't want to be on camera. So yeah, this water keeps fluctuating. It was all the way up here to the top of the grass. I don't know if you can tell, hard to tell, but that's down at least a foot below the grass. And maybe over there you can tell it's dropped about 1.5 feet total. So yeah, I mean, it's just up and down and up and down, and we're having all kinds of problems. So anyway, I'll crawl back out of this. This is a rough spot to get into, so I'll crawl back out of here and start checking the other traps. That one foothold that I showed you guys how to set up where the iceberg came down through and hit and scared the bejesus out of me. I could see that on my way through where I came in. That's still set, so that one's gonna be another one that gets pulled, unfortunately. We're running short on time. We're into March now. Season ends the last day of March, and I need to get back into where there's a better population. Obviously, we got them knocked down here, or we'd have all kinds of them still. But yeah, I'll get right back with you. Well, I've walked the entire line, and it's just set trap after set trap after set trap after set trap. So nothing's been touched, nothing's been disturbed. There's no tracks. I know there's more beaver in here. I don't know really what's going on. I really don't. Like I said, I know there's more beaver in here. There's a couple of lodges on this, and there's bank dens. We have caught a few out of here, but not what I would think would be the extent of what's in here. I know this property owner shot one, and this fall there was, I think he said 10 caught out of here, a dozen the year before that. But that doesn't really mean anything. They're constantly moving. They're constantly looking for new areas. You can see that one's still set as well. That's where all that ice was. We had to reset that. That trap was up here originally, and that water dropped so much I had to move it. I don't know if that played a part. I don't see any tracks coming up to or from it. Not really sure. Maybe I'll grab my lure, re-lure that one up just for the hell of it. But yeah, we're kind of striking out at the moment here. I still got to get over to that other property where we were catching the kits and try to get those pulled out of there before we catch more kits. That's going to that new property that I was scouting out today. Got another property that I got to try to get a hold of the guy and get to scout that out. So maybe these traps will go over there for now until give this a rest and then maybe come back. I don't know if I'm going to have enough of the season left to do that or not, but can only try, I guess. But anyway, hang in there and we'll see if we got anything at the other properties. Well, folks, we came back down to that long farm property, and I got to tell you, it's been exciting so far. First time for my buddy here, Andrew Son. We get down to that first trap where we caught them first 2 beaver, the only trap that was catching originally. And that heavy gauge wire has been ripped off, and there's a massive beaver down at the bottom of the river that I cannot reach. I got to go home and get another catch pole that I can extend to get down in there and get him out. But that's a really dandy one. And then we get over here to the drowner we set by the bridge, and lo and behold, there's another one here. Looks like maybe a small 2-year-old. He's got a pretty good sized tail on him. I'll flip you around here. You guys can see him right there at the end of the drowner. So I'll have maybe Andrew Son record for a minute.
Oh, Andrew Son.
Oh, Andrew Son. Let me get our cable pulled up here. See? Oh, that's a bigger beaver too. I didn't expect that. Down in that water, sometimes they look smaller than they are, you know. He's a 3-year-old probably, or an adult pushing it. He's at least a 3-year-old. That's a good beaver.
Jeez, him.
I'm going to leave that set out for now because we were thinking about pulling these, but I may have to redo this set. So, like I said, so far it's been interesting. I expected nothing down here. I was planning on pulling these sets. We got 3 days of heavy rain coming, and we got a broke off one down there with a big beaver on it, and we got a good beaver here. So we still got traps to check. We're going to head down the line and check the rest of these, and then we'll get back with you. So hang in there, guys. All right, guys, there's another one. I expected absolutely nothing on this line, just to be honest with you, because we were pulling these traps. But we'll go down there and get this one. That's another good ball. Good one. Done some death rolling. Another good one. Unbelievable. I never would have believed it. We went from catching kits and nothing and whatever to all of a sudden today, I don't know what happened with the weather or what. We got a storm front coming. Maybe that got them moving, but we're slamming them today.
Beginner's luck.
I'm going to keep that trap out because we're moving. But go on down the line and we'll check the next couple.
Dude, you're lumping our luck together.
Let's try this again. Because I just went through a whole spiel for you guys and just realized I had absolutely 100% was not recording the entire time. So anyway, like I said, as my buddy dies over here, this is his first time ever going out on the trap line with me. Probably going to be his last.
No.
Because I wanted to hang out with him for a few minutes. We hadn't been able to hang out at all. And I thought we were coming up here to check a bunch of empty traps or maybe have a small one like we had been getting up here. We're pulling these traps, but lo and behold, we slam them with 6 traps. We got 3 beaver. 2 of them you already saw we got in the truck, and the other one broke my anchor somehow or another and is down in the drink 7-8 feet down, 10-12 feet offshore. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun to try to fish him out of there, but we're going to go down there and do our best. It's dark out now. I had to go get my kid, and I had to cob up a pole, and you trap long enough, stuff like this is going to happen. Like I said, it's just like hunting a deer. You know, if you wound a deer, you want to make sure you do everything you can to recover it and not waste anything, and make sure it's not suffering. And that's your obligation that you decided to take on when you decided to do whatever you were doing, whether it's hunting or trapping or whatever. So we're going to do everything we can to get this guy out of here. I don't know how much recording we're going to be able to do, because like I said, it's dark and the wind is blowing, but we'll do what we can, and maybe or maybe not, I'll end up in the drink and you guys might get some entertainment. So we're already had some entertainment today, and hopefully he decides he wants to go with me again and doesn't just say, you know what, nope, that ain't happening. So anyway, hang in there. We're going to try to get this guy fished out of here, hopefully. So we'll be right back. Make sure I'm recording this time. So my catch pole worked. Had the old meat hook down there on the end. Extendo polo. And there he is. We got him. So success. I'm glad that we put the effort in to make sure we got him. I knew he was right there. We just couldn't get to him earlier. And so yeah, just goes to show you guys, you trap long enough, stuff like this can happen. You just got to do what you got to do. So hang in there, and I'm not sure if I'll get you any more on this video before we go to the new property, but we'll see what the next day or two brings. We're going to get heavy rain, so I may just do a closing on this video here in a little while and start fresh on the new property, but we'll see what happens. I appreciate everybody being here, and everything that you guys do. Please like, share, and subscribe. I need more subscribers as much as possible, please, so I can start getting help to be able to take youth and other people out to enjoy this outdoors and what we do, and conservation and the education portion of it. And yeah, God bless everybody and stay safe. I'll see you later. Well, welcome back, folks. We're at the house now. That extravaganza's over, and I feel really bad for my buddy Andrew. His first time out, and you know, I never expected anything there other than maybe a little one. That we started catching little ones there. That's why we were pulling those traps from that area anyway. And lo and behold, beginner's luck comes through there, and we got 3 really good sized beaver, all adults that I can tell. Very happy about that. Very unexpected. Just goes to show you, no matter what, you never know what kind of adventure awaits for you. And it was an adventure. It was a circus today. We weren't able to get any footage of us pulling that beaver up out and recovering it because thorn bushes, and we were right in the brush and everything, trying to work the pole around to get down in there to him, and it was really difficult. Both of us had to be holding brush back and everything, so there was no way we were going to be able to record without a third person there. But anyway, I would like to have got some of that footage for you just so you guys could see kind of where he was. But we recovered him, and that's that. So we're going to go back to that area and pull those sets at some point here the next day or so. We got 3 days, like I said, of heavy rain coming, weather. Got 2 new properties to go to. I don't know if we're going to reset up that one property where they're flooding there and try to get something there. Those traps were completely empty today, which was more surprising than this down here, because I kind of expected not to have anything here, and I ended up with 3 out of 6, so 50% catch rate on a day that I didn't think I'd have anything, or a small one. So it just goes to show you guys, like I said, if you do stuff, anything long enough, trapping, whatever the case may be, you're going to have things like that happen. And you just got to try to do what you can and adapt to it and fix it. And I've got cable for these traps that I'm going to be putting on them now with D-rings, and trying to find better anchor points, so that hopefully doesn't happen again. I do like them to be able to get away from where I have the set, so that they don't get chewed on by other beavers as much. Birds and things like that. We got birds of prey up here like crazy that could get to them. Anything, chew on them. So I try to let them have a little bit of room to get down in under the water, and that way they're in better shape when I get to them. But you know, it is what it is. And that's my first time ever having something like that happen, and I'm sure it probably won't be the last, unfortunately. And it's an experience and a learning experience. So you're ever learning, constantly evolving. So I appreciate all you guys being in there with us, and I hope you guys learned anything at all from that, and I hope you enjoyed it for the most part. And we're trying, like I said, our best to get you better content and more educational type things. So hopefully these next 2 properties, I'll have somebody with me that can record so we can do more of that. That's the whole purpose. But please like, share, and subscribe, and do whatever you can, because like I said, I do want to start being able to bring youth and other people out to be able to enjoy this and enjoy the outdoors in general, let alone, you know, anything else. Just conservation and learning, and they get out there and they can even just see, you know, the damage and the stuff that goes on, and whatever. Even if you don't catch anything, they can see it firsthand, and they know, you know, this is why they're doing this, and they get a better understanding for it. So I think education is extremely important in anything that you do, and I want to do more of it. So you guys hang in there with us, and God bless you all, and thanks for watching. We'll get with you on the next one.